I often divide English into two categories for my private students: presentation English and casual English. But which style should English learners focus on? The real answer is somewhere in the middle. Not too complicated and not too basic. I'm John, and in this series, I'm going to show you how to use verbs in different situations. Listen to the dialogue and then answer the question. Did you hear the city is going to vote on a new law to limit car traffic downtown? Yep, I've been hearing a lot about it. Some people say it will help the environment, but others think it will hurt businesses. Yeah, it's a big debate. Where do you stand on the issue? I think reducing traffic is better, mostly because I can't stand waiting in traffic. Quiz time! Where do you stand on the issue? What does stand mean? Be on your feet? Show your opinion. Wait quietly in one place. Go to a location. Stand means show your opinion. Quick tip. The words stand and on do not combine to form a new meaning. Where do you stand can work as a question by itself. On the issue is used to provide extra details in the sentence. Verb analysis. The verb stand usually means to be on your feet, but it also has important other meanings. It can mean to have an opinion, position, or attitude about something, or to endure or tolerate something. Context is everything. Examples. He stood by the window waiting for a taxi. She stood in line for an hour to buy tickets. Where do you stand on the issue? He stands for equality and fairness. I can't stand rude behavior.
John, I have a question. In my language, we can say the cup is standing on the table. Here, we mean the cup is resting on the table. Can we say the same in English?
Oh, hey. Really good question, but no. In this case, we say the cup is sitting on the table, not standing. This is a common mistake, so be careful. But keep in mind that sometimes we can use the word standing to describe something like furniture, for example, like a standing lamp. So it really depends on the situation and the context. Now let's look at how we can modify stand. Stand up. To rise from sitting. Please stand up when the judge enters. It's hard to stand up after your leg falls asleep. Stand up for. To defend someone or something. He stood up for his friend during the argument. I'll always stand up for free speech. Stand for. To represent or tolerate something. That flag should stand for freedom and justice. I won't stand for what the current leader is doing. Stand for. To expand an acronym and say each word. UN stands for United Nations. CEO stands for Chief Executive Officer. Stand against. To oppose something. He stood against unfair treatment. They stood together against the new law. take a stand. To publicly express a strong opinion. She took a stand against bullying at school. The organization took a stand for environmental protection. Stand together with. To show support for someone or something. I stand together with the workers who are on strike. We stand with the organizations fighting for our rights. Stand by. To support someone, to be at their side. He's a criminal, but his wife is standing by him. She stood by her brother in difficult times. Stand out. To be noticeable or different. Her bright jacket made her stand out in the crowd. He stood out as the best student in the class. Can't stand. Can't tolerate. I can't stand sitting in long meetings. He can't stand commuting to work every day. Other meanings. A stand. A structure or stall for selling goods. We bought fresh fruit at the market stand. He sells magazines from a small newsstand on the corner. A structure is standing. That building is a few centuries old. I'm surprised it's still standing. Quiz time! Pause the video for each question. Please what when the national anthem begins? Sit down, stand up for, stand with. Please stand up when the national anthem begins. He couldn't what the pain any longer. Stand, stood, standing, standed. He couldn't stand the pain any longer. She what in the group with her bright red coat? Stood by, took a stand, stood out, stood together. She stood out in the group with her bright red coat. Those plates have been what on the table for 3 days? Clean them up already. Sitting, standing, standing up, sitting down. Those plates have been sitting on the table for 3 days. Clean them up already. The citizens came together and decided to what the unfair law? Stand for, stand against, stand with, stand by. The citizens came together and decided to stand against the unfair law. That old tower has been what for more than 500 years? Remaining, standing, sitting, staying. That old tower has been standing for more than 500 years. They saw what was going on and decided to what? Have a stance, make a stand, take a stand, do a stand. They saw what was going on and decided to take a stand. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support my work, consider becoming a channel member or getting a PDF on Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you, channel members, channel subscribers, and private students, and see you in the next lesson.